So I am freezing cold, but I found this sweatshirt in my bedroom. I'm saying it found because all of my new clothes I keep in like this bin, stacker, whatever you want to call it. So I just grabbed it and then I put it on. I absolutely love the lifestyle collection by Drunk Elephant. That includes like the passport holder, the sweatshirt, the cosmetics bags. But was it the first time that I put on this sweatshirt, and oh my gosh, it is super, super warm. So if you're looking for a new sweatshirt, check out the Drunk Elephant Lifestyle Collection. Super warm. So as I mentioned in the intro, we're gonna be using a ton of new makeup today from different brands. And I thought it'd be a good idea to put them all together because I have foundation and concealer from Makeup Forever and then a full face palette from Physicians Formula. So I thought it all went together really nicely and I could do a full look. I am gonna first start out by priming my face, and I am using the Instant Moisture Glow by YSL. This primer is really good and it really does hydrate your skin. I know there are a lot of hydrating primers, but this one truly leaves your skin like plump feeling and hydrated. So I really love it and I recommend that you check it out. And I am gonna go ahead and hydrate under my eyes with the Hyaluronic Cloud Patches by Peter Thomas Roth. If you guys are new to following me, I always like to put some tape or under eye patches underneath my eyes, not only to hydrate them, but it also gives that really sharp crease underneath my eye. There was a notification on my phone and I didn't recognize it. I'm like, what is that? So I've had this P. Louise makeup base in my makeup kit for quite some time, but I haven't had a chance to use it. And this is Rumor 2. I think they're different shades, so that's why I'm mentioning that. And of course, I'll link everything down below. I haven't had a chance to use it. I do cut creases a lot, but I've just been using like my normal concealer. So let's try it out today. I'm gonna use that as my base, and then I don't know if I'm doing a cut crease today or not. I haven't fully decided, but if we do, we will be using that base as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean my makeup brushes on my makeup switch. This is the Sephora Color Switch and it's by Vera Mona. I'm gonna go ahead and take the base and I'm gonna put a little on both of my lids. And I'm gonna use a brush to sort of spread that around. Let's see. That spread really nicely. I used the MAC paint pots for the longest time as my base, and then I started traveling like crazy, so I was just using my concealer to be quick and to pack less makeup. And the way that this is applying on my lids is like paint pots. Ooh. I really like it. So for my eyes, we're gonna be using the Physicians Formula and Casey Holmes Butter Collection. They came out with this stunning collection. So in the collection, we have a bronzer, we have a blush, we have a beautiful highlight, we have some eyeshadows, a butter lip cream, and then a perfume. So I'm going to dip into the eyeshadows today to do our eye look. And as always, I'll link all of the brushes down below. So I'm gonna start with the lightest color, which is this one right here, and I'm going to go ahead and start to work that in my crease. And the great thing about this is that they do give you sort of an eye look to follow here. So if you need some inspiration or you have no clue what look to make, you can check the little guide right here. They gave a day look and then a night look. So the colors do have names, so I'm taking the color No Filter and I'm gonna start to work that in my crease. Oh my goodness, right away, these colors you can see are super pigmented. Even when I was sort of working it on my brush, you could see that the color was coming off and I'm loving that. Wow, look at that color payoff. Truly working like a butter here. I need to get an eyebrow wax so badly. I am over the rain. Like, I love the rain, but I just have so many errands, so many like mailings I need to do, and the rain is just driving me nuts. I'm ready for the rain to be over, but California does need the rain, so I guess it's okay. Taking another brush, I'm gonna go ahead and work Tropic Like It's Hot right underneath that color. And then we're gonna do the green color, which is called Palms Palm, right on the lid. I'm gonna take some of that base onto my lid again because I really want that green color to pop. So I'm gonna dab some setting powder on my eyes. Again, this is just because I really want the color on my lid to pop. New brush. We're going to work palm onto our lid, right where we put the concealer. And then I am trying to get this as precise as possible, so I'm going to take a Sigma flat definer, E15 brush, and I'm going to now work that right here where we sort of had that wing. And now taking one of the brushes that I used for the crease colors, I'm just going to go ahead and blend that in so it doesn't look patchy. So I really want to add something extra to this eye look, so I'm going to take one of the Urban Decay glitters. I'm going to do that right in the crease. We're going to add a line of glitter. I'm going to go ahead and apply my eyeliner. I'm using the Jouer Kitten liner, and we're going to do a thin black line. Alright beauties, I went ahead and popped on my lashes off camera. I use the MGS Accessories Kochi lashes. These are my absolute favorite everyday lashes. So my eyes are done. The only thing I want to add is mascara on the bottom, but I'm going to do that after I do my concealer. So we're going to go ahead and start to do the face. And for the face, we're going to be using Makeup Forever. Makeup Forever came out with the Ultra HD Self-Setting Concealer, and self-setting means that you won't need any powder. So I'm really excited to try these because I'll usually go in with powder on my concealer and around my face because I will use concealer like around here. So I'm excited to see how this one performs. They did send over a couple shades and then foundation as well. I usually will use the IT Cosmetics Under Eye Brightener, and I'm not going to use that for two reasons. My two reasons are that I want to see if this concealer will brighten my under eyes, and then I also want to shade match myself. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these out. So these concealers retail for $28 US, and then the Ultra HD Invisible Cover Foundation retails for $43 US. What I'm really loving about these concealers, just looking at them right away, I love that they're so sleek. These tubes are very thin, which I really love. They make traveling really easily. So looking at these concealers right now and what I usually use, I know for sure that these two right here are not my match for my under eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and set those aside. So I'm left with shades 30, 33, and 34. I also know that 30 is gonna be way too light, so I'm gonna also set that one aside. I'm thinking that 34 will be the right shade. I'm thinking a combination of 33 and 34 are gonna be my shade. So we're gonna go ahead and start to apply the foundation first, and then we're gonna do the concealer. So taking a beauty sponge, I'm going to put this on my face. So I'm just going to use, I use about 2 to 3 squirts. That's usually good enough. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start to dab this on my face. And I am the shade Y375 in the Ultra HD for those wondering. I'll link it down below as well so you can shop it and find the foundation. Look at that coverage, it's just amazing. I used to do a bridal makeup, and I still sometimes do, but for my brides, this was one of my go-to foundations, and I love the shade range, not only in the concealers, but Makeup Forever in their foundation. They have such an amazing shade range for their foundations, which I love, and it's the same with their concealer too. They came out with so many different shades, which is amazing. So I think 33 is my shade, so we're gonna go ahead and swipe that underneath our eyes. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3 swipes, 1, 2, and 3 swipes. The third swipe was kind of a bad swipe, but let's see if we're not gonna need the powder. Wow, that coverage for the concealer is amazing. You can definitely see why you don't need a powder. It's sort of drying like it would dry if you set it with powder, which is amazing. Guys, technology is amazing. Wow, I really like this. So it definitely smooths my skin underneath. I can definitely see that. And again, it's setting like it would set if I used a powder, which is amazing. So I'll have to wear this throughout the day to give you a thorough review. But my first impressions are, wow, it dried like it would dry if I used a powder. It dried and applied crease free. It gave me a smooth and seamless appearance, which I'm really loving. So far everything is good. I am gonna go ahead and contour my face, so let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to dip back into the Casey Holmes palette, and there is a bronzer in here, the deep bronzer. So we're going to go ahead and contour our face with this, and I'm going to go ahead and contour my face right here. Ooh, that is a nice shade of bronzer. Ooh, yes. Beauties, I love the shade of contour in here. We're going to use the Copacabana blush in the Physicians Formula and Casey Holmes collection. Beautiful shade. And for highlight, we're using the limited edition Butter Highlighter in Just Beach. Oh my Lanta. Okay, that is just so blinding. That is a beautiful highlight. And then there is a butter lip cream in here, and this is the shade Pop the Bubbly. I really like that name. I'm gonna go ahead and apply that. That shade is so stunning. I also really love the formula, and it smells so good too. I am going to go ahead and add the Macy and Mia mascara underneath. Alright beauties, here is my completed look for the day using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealers and the Physicians Formula and Casey Holmes collection. I used this one on my eyes, I did my cheeks and my highlight with this, and then the lippy is also from this collection. And then the concealer that I used was the Ultra HD Concealer, and then I also used the Ultra HD foundation from Makeup Forever that they were so sweet to send me. So first, my thoughts on this collection. This is such cute packaging. First of all, I really love the bronzer and the blush shade and the highlight. It is super stunning. The formula is a bomb, and I really love the eyeshadow shades. I thought that they were really different. They're super pigmented, so I would definitely get your hands on this limited edition collection. My thoughts on the concealer so far are good. The concealer did apply pretty seamlessly and crease free. It is very smooth underneath my eyes. I would recommend those. So usually I use the IT Cosmetics under eye brightener or like a color corrector. I skipped on that just because I really wanted to test it out for you beauties, but still will use the under eye corrector. I think that definitely would have sort of enhanced my under eyes because I do see a little darkness. So I'm going to try it next time with some under eye brightening cream or a color corrector. But so far, loving the concealer. It applied crease free, my under eyes are smooth, and it did dry like if I were to set it with some powder, which is mind blowing. So I'll check back throughout the day on my Instagram stories and my Snapchat to let you know how that's going. But loving the concealer so far. They come in a ton of different shades. You could even contour with these, so that is a great option. I hope you beauties enjoyed this video and that you'll grab some of the products. I'll catch you soon for a new video.